Hey gang, it's Azseth. And in case you didn't hear, another kid was shot today, and in all of this, I think it needs to be said, stop blaming police for the deaths of your kids. I have three daughters. I raise them to be moral, not to break the law. I teach them how to comply with police. I teach them to represent me and how I raised them so they understand how to navigate these situations and interactions. So if my daughter decides to up and break the law, engage with the police in such a manner, disregard everything I taught her, and she ends up dead, that is not the fault of some police officer. It's mine and my now hypothetically dead daughter's fault. My daughters are going to have to wade and sift through your disgusting, foul, ill-mannered, ignorant, impatient, thoughtless, undisciplined brats that you call your children. It's disgusting. Stop blaming parents. Stop blaming everyone. Stop blaming anything. Stop blaming police for the fact that you did not do your job as a parent. Our kids are a reflection of us. And those parents who blame that officer for shooting their child would have thanked them the day before had that officer walked up to them and said, "Your child is wonderful and you're doing a great job as a mother or a father." And my point to be clear in all this is that most parents only blame the other party because they lack the courage and the self-awareness to blame themselves. They did not sacrifice the time and instill the mental fortitude into their kids that they needed, and now their kid is dead. And whose fault is that really? The cops, for reacting to a situation that would never be if that kid was taught to listen to and respect the law and actually followed through with it. Had that kid never broken the law, that interaction would never have taken place and escalated. And had they not continued to break the law, it would not have gone further. More so when police de escalate situations and are trained to. And even when they do interact with police at some point, which is inevitable, it won't be under the basis of having a warrant out, or not having tabs on your car, or having drugs in the car, or wondering if the police officer is going to see my knife that I shouldn't be carrying sticking out of my pocket, or the gun that I have hidden below the seat, but they may catch view of it. If my daughter dies at the hand of an officer, and it's because my daughter first illegally engaged in some activity, then illegally carried a weapon, then resisted and refused to comply, and then was shot and killed, I should apologize to that officer. I should be looking for their forgiveness. I took away and stole from that person the right to do their job, serve the community, help others, and do so without taking a life. That person may now see, hear my daughter, have nightmares about them, have PTSD. They may even now think about putting their gun in their own mouth because of people and parents like me. Because now people hate them. Because I did a crappy job as a parent raising my daughter. Now that officer has to deal with the burden and carry my shame as a parent. People will likely bastardize and shame that person and enable me and tell me it wasn't my fault. Please take some time and think about this. Go easy, gang.